Welcome back. The U.S. healthcare industry is facing a shortage of workers across the board, no matter where you live, at all levels. Now, getting into healthcare may sound hard for those who have no experience, but there is a great option close to home that can put you on a career path in just a few weeks. Well, there are so many people looking for careers in the healthcare industry, and this here is the perfect place to start. We are at Flat River Medical with the president and founder. We got Melody Teagarden here with us. Thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having me today.
So talk to us about how this program works. This is the perfect way for someone to get their foot in the door, especially if they don't know what they want to do in healthcare.
Exactly. So what I offer is a 2-week CNA training program, and the students come in and they learn about how to be a CNA and how to take care of patients. And then after the 2 weeks is over, they can sit for their state board exam and start working in the field as a CNA in a healthcare facility.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
And that's all of the investment that they need to do. And you, the cool thing about what you do is you are directly connected with all of these different places to place these people in a job.
Yes, absolutely. So sometimes we get students from facilities that need trained, and so they'll send them here, we'll train them, and then they'll be ready to work afterwards. Sometimes people come in wanting to get into healthcare and they don't really know where to start, so they'll come here and train with us, and then they can work anywhere they want to after that.
You know, talk to us about what a CNA does and how that can lead them into a different career in healthcare.
All right, so a CNA is like an entry-level healthcare worker, so they learn how to take care of the patients and get them ready for their daily activities. So they learn things like taking their blood pressure and their vital signs. We teach them how to get them dressed safely, how to take care of them like bathing and that type of thing.
Okay. And then, but that opens doors. I mean, that really gets somebody's foot in the door. Talk about the trajectory and how lucrative it can be to work in healthcare right now.
Yeah, so a lot of people go into this training with anticipation to move on into the healthcare field and do something more. So a lot of people will take the training to become a nurse or to become a PA or something similar like that, just to get the base knowledge before they start working with patients.
And talk about a little bit about your passion too, because this is something, I mean, you started this yourself, you have grown exponentially, you have several locations. Talk a little bit about that and why this is so important to you.
So I opened up my first training center in 2015 in Greenville. And 2 years later, I opened a school in Grand Rapids. And since then, we've opened 2 more. So I have one in Alma and one in Paris, Michigan. And we offer the CNA training in all 4 locations, as well as the state testing. And we also do state testing preparation to get the students prepared for their board exam.
So tell me, if someone's interested, this sounds like that's something they want to do. What do they need to know?
So all they need to know is they can go on to my website and sign up, flatrivermedical.com. All 4 locations offer at least 1 class every month. Some locations offer 2 classes a month. So every student or any student can go online and they can register for whatever location and whatever dates they would like. And then they'll train during that time. And then when they're done, they can take their state board.
And talk about the schedule too. So it's 2 weeks. What does that look like for a student?
So the 2-week training program is Monday through Friday, and we run it generally from 9 until 5. And the first few days, the students sit in a lecture. And then the rest of the class, they do a lot of hands-on practice. And then the last 3 days, they go to a clinical site and practice on patients with their instructors.
Wonderful. Anything else you want people to know about what you do and why this is so important to really get people into this field?
I just think that it's a really great stepping stone for someone getting into the healthcare field in any way. They can learn just the basic knowledge and how to take care of somebody and grow from there.
Yeah, and then help them find a career path that's right for them.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Molly, thank you so much for what you do, and thank you so much for talking with us about this.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. And Flat River Medical has several locations that are offering upcoming classes this fall. In Greenville, there are classes starting August 7th. In Grand Rapids, they start August 21st. There will be classes in Paris and Alma as well, both with August start dates. To learn more about Flat River Medical's programs, head to flatrivermedical.com or call 989-287-0228. We'll be right back.